हरि ओम। ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम श्री महाविष्णवे नमः। ओम श्री महादेवाय नमः। ओम श्री महादुर्गायै नमः। ओम श्री राम रामाय नमः। ओम श्री सद्गुरवे नमः। ओम समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। शङ्करं परमानन्दं ब्रह्मनिष्ठं यतीश्वरम् भाष्यभ्रान्तिहरं वन्दे शुद्धज्ञानैकबोधकम्। ॐ नमः शिवाय। 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 नमः पार्वतीपतये। हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। हरि ओम। We will begin with the Shanti mantra. Om Apyayantu Mamangani Vak Pranashchakshushrotramatho Balamindriyani Cha Sarvani Sarvam Brahmopanishadam Maham Brahma Nirakuryam Ma Brahma Nirakarot अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे यस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेयोपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम। We are studying this seventh chapter of Chandogya Upanishad. So Sanat Kumar ji teaches Narad ji the Atma Vidya. Sanat Kumarji reveals the Supreme Self starting from Nam. He takes Naradji on an inward journey from Nam to Vak, then Manaha, Sankalpa, Chittam, Dhyanam, Vijnanam, Balam, Annam. Nam is the grossest. From there, he takes us in the innermost and greater levels. Till now, the teacher pointed out Annam as superior to Balam, because the Bala, the strength of our body and mind, we acquire from Anna only. So Anna is the cause, and the strength of the body and the mind is the effect. Therefore, cause is superior than the effect. So Anna is superior, and one who meditates on Anna as Brahma, the teacher says that he attains that loka which is abundant in Anna and water. So Naradji asked the teacher, is there anything superior to Anna? So the teacher said yes. And now in this 10th khanda, 10th section, the teacher reveals what is superior to Anna. Let us chant the first mantra. Apo vav annat bhuyah yastasmad yada suvriष्टिर् न भवति व्याधीयन्ते प्राणाः अन्नं कनीयो भविष्यति इति अथ यदा सुवृष्टिर्भवति आनन्दिनः प्राणाः भवन्ति अन्नं बहु भविष्यति इति आप एव इमा मूर्ता येयं पृथिवी यद् अन्तरिक्षं यद्योः यत्पर्वताः यद्देव मनुष्याः यत्पशवश्च वयांसि च तृणवनस्पतयः श्वापदानि आकीटपतङ्गपिपीलिकम् आप एव इमा मूर्ता अप उपास्वेति. Now the teacher says कि आपः, apa means water. Water is indeed greater than Anna. Apah va annad bhuyah. Yes tasmat yada shruvishtir na bhavati. And why do you say water is superior to Anna? So the teacher gives reason. He says when it doesn't rain properly, if it doesn't rain nicely, then what happens? Vyadhiyante pranaha, then all beings, they suffer. Annam kaniyaha bhavishyati iti, and they say that anna, food will be less. Atha yada shruvishtir, on the other hand, if it rains well, Shru Vrishtihi Bhavati, Anandinaha Pranaha, then all beings become very happy. Anandinaha Pranaha Bhavanti, Annam Bahu Bhavishyati iti. They all say that now lots of food will be there for all of us. Therefore, Apaha Eva Ima Murta Eyam Prithvi. Even this Prithvi, this whole earth, is a form of water only. It is an expression of water alone. Yad antariksham, even the antariksha is a form of water, expression of water. Yad dyahu, even the outer space is an expression of water. Yad parvataha, even the mountains, they are the expressions of water alone. Yad deva manushyaha, and the devatas and the manushya human beings, they are also expressions of water. Yad pashavahascha, even the animals, their form is the expression of water. Vayamsicha, the birds, they too are expressions of water. Trina vanaspatayaha, the grass and the trees and the plants, they too are expressions of water. Shwapadani, the wild animals, too are expressions of water. Kita patanga pipilikam, even the insects and the flies and the moths and the ants, they too are expressions of water. Apaha, apa eva imamurta. Water alone is in the expressing as all these forms. Apa upasveti, therefore you meditate on apa, on water as Brahma. This is the literal translation of this mantra. So let us read Shankaracharya's Bhashya. Shankaracharya says, Apo vava annad bhoyah yah anna karanatvat. Water alone is superior to food because water is the cause of food. See, we have seen this, that from the Panchatan Matras, the 5 great elements are born. The 5 Tanmatras are actually Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha in their pure form. Shabda alone, Sparsha alone, without any mixture of any other characteristics. So Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. From this Tanmatras, Hiranyagarbha produces the 5 great elements. So Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jal and Prithvi. So Akash is produced from this Tanmatra having only 1 characteristics of Shabda. Then Vayu has 2 Shabda and Sparsha. Agni has 3 Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa. Jala has 4 Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa. And Prithvi has 5 Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Then from these 5 great elements, Vaishvanara, through Trivrit Karanam, he creates the world and he creates the bodies of all the devatas. So Surya Bhagwan is also a devata, Chandrama is also devata, and Prithvi is also a devata, and the rains are also devata. So the sun, the light of the sun, the earth, the soil, and the rains, they produce the bodies of the vanaspati. So the vanaspati plants are formed from the second Trivrit Karanam. So for plants, what is required is water is required, which comes from the rains. Then the soil is required from the Prithvi. Then the sunlight is required. So the plants are born. So their main actually cause is the water only. Without water, we won't have all the plants and trees, etc. Because water gives them form. Even in the minerals and all, the form is there because of the water of crystallization. So water is essential for the plants to grow, not only plants but for other beings also. So even science want to know whether there is life outside this earth. So they want to find out, and the first thing they want to see is whether there is water there. They have sent the vehicles on Mars to find out whether there is water, whether there is life. Even on our moon, they sent the vehicles to find out whether there is water there. So water is very essential. Even the moons of Jupiter, especially the moon called Europa, has lots of water on its surface and has got very deep oceans all over the surface, solidified ocean, and they believe that there might be some form of life inside. So water is essential for plants to grow, and from the plants only we get our food. So water is the cause of anna. Therefore, water is superior to anna. Anna karanatvat. Yasmad evam tasmat yada yasmin kale suvrishtihi sasya hita shobhana vrishtihi na bhavati. Therefore, when it doesn't rain properly, because the rain is required for the plants to grow, to herbs to grow, for the crops to grow. So when it doesn't rain properly, then what happens? Tada vyadhiyante pranaha, then all beings they suffer. Lack of water, lot of disturbance. It 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 not only makes us thirsty and brings about heat in the body, but also there is less production of food. So all the beings, they become very disturbed. So tada vyadheyante pranaha dukkhino bhavanti. They become sorrowful. Kin nimittam iti aha annam asmin samvatsare na kaniyah alpataram bhavishyati iti. They start saying that this year the water, since it didn't rain properly, there will be less food. There will be less food for us. But on the other hand, atha punaha yada suvrishtihi bhavati, when it rains properly, then tada anandinaha sukhino rishtaha pranaha, then all the beings become very happy. They rejoice. They start singing and all. The birds, the peacocks, the whole Prithvi becomes very happy. All the beings become happy. So everyone rejoices when it rains properly. So Sukhino, Rishtaha, Pranaha, Pranino Bhavanti, Annam Bahu Prabhutam Bhavishyati iti. And they start saying that, oh, now there will be lots of food. Lots of food will be there for all of us. Apsambhavatvat murtasya annasya apa eva ima murta murta bheda kara parinata iti murta yeyam prithvi. And since the forms which we see is also product of anna, the gross physical forms which we see in the animal, birds, plant, in the earth, is because of the water only. From water only, the Prithvi Tattva is born, which has got a particular shape, particular form. So the earth is a form of water itself. So eva imamurta ye yam Prithvi, even the antariksha, the space, inner space is also expression of water. The outer space is also expression of water. So water is found in not only on Earth, but it is found on other planets and some moons and all. And wherever the presence of water is there, the life also will be there. So even science has got one of this theory that called panspermia, that there is life everywhere, though they have not yet discovered, but they believe that there must be life elsewhere also, because all these forms are expressions of water alone. So even the outer space and the mountains are filled with water. The human beings and the devatas, their bodies are also expressions of water. Even animals, their bodies are expressions of water alone. Even the birds also, their bodies are expressions of water. Then the grass and the vanaspatis, the plants and the trees, and the various wild animals and the other insects, even the flies and the ants. So all of them require water, and the bodies are expressions of water alone. See, from our body also, if the water element is removed, nothing much will remain. Lot of percentage in our body is the water alone. Therefore, it is very important that we have proper attitude towards food which we drink, and also the water which we drink, food which we eat and the water which we drink. One should have proper attitude. Even when we do puja and all, we invoke all the holy rivers in the water and we do the puja. And that water, when we drink it as a tirtha, it not only purifies our body, but it purifies our mind also. So water is very, very important expression of that Supreme Brahma. So evam imamurta apa upasveti. Therefore, he Naradji, you meditate on water as Brahma. So just as we do upasna, we have a murti and we do upasana, we invoke the presence of Bhagwan in that murti, we do dhyana, avahan, padhyam, arghyam, achmaniyam, etc. Similarly, one should invoke the presence of Brahma in water. One should meditate on water itself as Sakshat Brahma. Therefore, in our culture, we have these many Tirtha Kshetras, and in every Tirtha Kshetra there will be a special water body. Without a water body, it is not a Tirtha Kshetra. There should be some river or some stream or some lake or a pond or some other expressions of water should be there, then it makes it a Tirtha Kshetra. And when we go to a Tirtha Kshetra, we have to not only have the darshan of Bhagwan there, but also take a dip in that river or the lake and drink that water and have proper reverence for that water. So meditate on water itself as Brahma. So what is the phala of this upasana? That now teacher tells in the next mantra. Let us chant. Sayopo brahmeti upaste apnoti sarvan kaman truptiman bhavati yavad apam gatam tatra se yatha kamacharo bhavati yopo brahma iti upaste asti bhagavo adbhyo bhuya iti adbhyo vava bhuyosti iti tanme bhagwan bravitu iti. So the teacher tells Naradji कि स यो अपह brahma iti upaste. So one who meditates on water as Brahma. See, step by step, we have to go take this inner journey, and at every step, this meditation is very important, because with meditation we can focus our attention on that expression of Brahma. So starting from Nama, Vaka, Mana, etc., we have to focus our attention on that expression of Brahma and meditate on it as Brahma itself. So one who meditates on this water as Brahma, then what happens? Apnoti sarvan kaman. Such a person attains all fulfillment, all his kamanas get fulfilled. Whatever desires we have, our desires will get fulfilled when we meditate on water as Brahma. Such a beautiful thing. Apnoti sarvan kama, will be able to attain all the desired results. Therefore, it's very important that we not only meditate, but in our day to day life, in our interaction, we should have supreme respect and reverence for water. In Kali Yuga, people become more and more tamasic, more and more negative, and they start ill treating the five great elements. The space is spoiled by all sorts of noise pollution. Air is spoiled by all sorts of air pollution. Fire is also spoiled by different types of our pollution, light pollution. Similarly, water bodies are spoiled by so much of pollution. The holy rivers are spoiled by pouring all sorts of garbage and sewage in them. So that is extremely bad, and it affects all human beings, not only humans but even animals, birds. Because the Panch Mahabhut are very essential, one has to have proper reverence toward them and also uh, keep them as pure as possible. So, one who worships water in this way throughout one's life, then sarvan kaman apnoti, then one gains fulfillment through all one's kamanas get fulfilled. Because in water alone lies that life principle also. Therefore, in our Hindi and all language, we call water as Jivan, life. Even Bhagwan Vishnu lies down, his presence is more felt in water. So Vishnu Bhagwan preserves this world also through this water. Sarvan Kaman and Truptiman Bhavati, and a person gains complete fulfillment, contentment, becomes Truptiman. By worshipping water, one gains this Trupti. Also, Yavad Apam Gatam Tatra Asya Yatha Kamacharo Bhavati, and whatever be the range of water, whatever is the domain of water, the Upasak also gains free movement within this domain. He is able to acquire free movement within the domain of water, which is vast. And yo apaha brahma iti, one who meditates on apaha as Brahma. So that is the great importance of this water and meditation on water. Then Naradji asked his teacher, Ki asti bhagavo adbhyah bhuyah iti. Is there anything superior to water? So the teacher says, Adbhyo vava bhuya asti iti. Yes, there is something superior to water. Then Naradji requests the teacher, Tanme Bhagwan Bharvitu iti. Please teach me that. Please tell me about that. And now in the next section, the teacher reveals that which is subtler than water. So let us chant verse number 1, section 11. Tejo vava adbhyo bhuyah तद्वा एतद्वायुम् आगृह्य आकाशम् अभितपति तद् आहुः निशोचति नितपति वर्षिष्यति वा इति तेज एव तत्पूर्वं दर्शयित्वा अथ आपः सृजते तद् एतद् ऊर्ध्व अभिश्च तिरश्चिभिश्च विद्युद्भिः आह्लादाश्चरन्ति तस्मादाहुः विद्योत्तते स्तनयति वर्षिष्यति वा इति तेज एव तत्पूर्वं दर्शयित्वा अथ आपसृजते तेज उपास्वेति. Now the teacher says कि तेजः वाव अभ्यो भूयः. Tej, heat or fire, is superior to water. Fire or heat is superior to water. How come? Then he gives the reason. कि तद्वा एतद् वायुम् आगृह्य आकाशम् अभितपति. That when this teja controls vayu, makes the vayu still and heats up the space, holding the vayu still, it heats up the space. Tadva etad vayum agruhya akasham abhitapati. It heats up the space. Tad ahuhu. And when such a thing happens, then people start saying that nishochati, nitapati, varshishyati va iti, that it has become so hot that the whole atmosphere has become hot, and definitely it will rain now. So varshishyati va iti, it might rain because the heat has increased, the air and the space around has heated up, so it might rain. That's what people then start saying. So tadahu nishochati nitapati varshishyati va iti. Therefore teja eva tat purvam darshayitva atha apashrujate. Therefore teja alone manifests itself first in nature. The heat expresses first and then it produces water, then it starts raining. So now the summer has started here also in India, but still the weather is quite good nowadays in Delhi. It drizzles now and then, but then again the whole place will get heated up, and when it gets heated up, then it starts raining also again. So heat precedes rains. Therefore heat is the cause for rain or water. So iti teja eva tat purvam darshitva atha apashrujate. And when it gets heated up, the whole place, whole atmosphere gets heated up. Tat etat urdhva abhischa tirashchibhischa vidyut vidyutbihi alhadaschcharanti. Then there is a lightning, and the lightning, you can see sometimes vertical, as though going up or coming down. Vertically, we can see the lightning strike the earth, or sometimes the horizontal, we see a long stretch of lightning illuminating the whole place. And when that lightning is there, then you can hear the thundering also. So you see the lightning first, and then within short time you can hear the thunder. Though the lightning and thundering happens at the same time, but we can see the lightning first because the light travels faster than the sound. So we see the lightning, and after some time we hear the thundering. So with the lightning and thundering happening, tasmat ahuhu, then people start saying that vidyutyate stanayati, that there is lightning and thundering, definitely it will rain. Varshishati va iti, it will rain now, and it will be wonderful. So therefore, teja eva tat purvam darshayitva atha apashrujate. Therefore, the teja reveals itself first, and then it creates the water. Therefore, teja upasveti. Therefore, hey Naradji, you meditate on teja as Brahma. So now we'll read Shankaracharya's commentary. कि तेजो वाव अद्यः भूयः, तेज is superior to water. Tejasho Tejaso apkaranatvat, because teja is the cause of water. Katham apkaranatvam, how come teja is the cause of water? Iti aha, it is said now, ki yasmad abhyonistejah tasmat tadva etat tejo vayum agruhya avashtabhya. When the teja is the cause of the water, teja actually it restrains vayu. So here by mentioning vayu, the teacher is also uh, including vayu. Later on, the subtler than teja will be indicated as akash. So one may wonder what happened to vayu. So by mentioning vayu here, the vayu is also included. So when it heats up, though even it appears as though even the air is restrained by vayu. So it becomes very, very stuffy, and one feels very uncomfortable. The whole place gets heated up, and one expects the rains to come. So vayum agruhya avashtabhya swatmana nischali krutva Vayum Akasham Abhitapati. So the Tej heats up the Vayu and heats up the Akash also. Akasham Abhi Vyaptavat Tapati. It, it heats up the whole Akash around. The space also is heated up and the Vayu is also heated up. And Yada Tat Ahuhu Laukika, then all the people, they start commenting, they start speaking that, oh, it has become so hot, it has become so stuffy that it will definitely now rain. See, this is the most interesting topic also for people. They keep talking about weather. Wherever, all over the world, the most general topic is about weather only. So when we call a person also long distance, we ask how is the weather there? Is it raining? Is it hot? Is it cold? How is the climate? So we want to know. So here also people are talking that it has become so stuffy and so hot. Nishochati Santapati. Now also it's raining and it has become dark. So let me just switch on the light. Yes. Okay. So tad ahuhu laukika nishochati santapati samanyena jagat nitapati. So they say that, oh, the whole world as though has become hot, and people start saying that not only the outside world has become hot, but nitapati dehanataha, that even my body has become so hot, as though there is a whole body is getting heated up. So Varshishyati va iti, hope it rains. Definitely it will rain, or maybe it will rain. So people start guessing, start thinking that it will rain. So prasiddham hi loke karanam abhyugatam drishtavatah karyam bhavishyati iti vijnanam. Therefore, it is quite popular that people, when they see the cause, they can infer the effect. So when it is very hot, they infer that it will rain. So heat is the cause of rain of water. Teja eva tat purvam atmanam udbhutam darshayitva atha anantaram apah shrujate. Therefore, Teja first manifests itself and then it creates water. Shrujate ataha apsrishtva bhuyah apyah tejah. Therefore, Teja is superior to water. Teja is superior to water. Kincha anyat tat tejah. Kincha anyat tat etat teja eva. Also, another reason, when it heats up, stana itnuhu rupena varsha hetur bhavati. That there is a thunder and lightning, and it becomes the cause for rains. And you see the lightning in different shape and all. It's so fascinating actually to see the lightning. especially when it becomes dark and all, and then you suddenly see the lightning strikes, and it's a fascinating phenomena and quite frightening also because it is not in our hand and one gets scared, and there is such a powerful thundering and all happens, and it's quite scary also. And sometimes if that lightning strikes some trees or some other building or something, and it can really cause a lot of harm also. So lightning is seen striking vertically as though going up. Urdhva ऊर्ध्वगाभिः विद्युद्भिः तिरश्चिभिश्च, and sometimes horizontal tiryagataभिश्च, and there is lightning also accompanying this there is thundering also accompanying the lightning, making a loud sound. And tasmat darshanad ahuhu laukikaha. And then seeing this, the people then they start saying that it is the lightning and there is thundering also, so it will rain. So in this way, it is one understands the teja as the cause of water. Therefore, teja is superior to water. Teja is superior to water. See, here you have to understand that the teacher is including everything now in his description. So when he started with Nama, Vaka, Mana, Sankalpa, Chitta, Dhyana, Vijnana, it appeared as though he is indicating the subjective expression, like superior to Nama is Vak, superior to Vak is Mana. So we are thinking that is describing our own internal instruments and all. Superior to Mana is Sankalpa. Sankalpa is also expression of the Antakarana only. And superior to Sankalpa is Chitta, then Dhyana, then Vijnana. Then the teacher took us to the cause of this, to the cause of our body and our Antakarana are the five great elements which have undergone the process of Trivritkarana. So the world which we see and the instrument with which we experience the world are all expressions of that Supreme Brahma alone. So it is very important that we have this holistic understanding of, of, of all this expression properly. So after saying that Teja is superior to Anna, Teja is superior to water, the teacher tells Naradji, you meditate on Teja as Brahma. Then what is the result of such meditation? That now he reveals in the next mantra. So let us chant. स यस्तेजो ब्रह्म इति उपास्ते तेजस्वी वै स तेजस्वतो लोकान् भास्वतो अपहत तमस्कान् अभिसिद्ध्यति यावत् तेजसो गतं तत्र अस्य यथा कामचारो भवति यस्तेजो ब्रह्म इति उपास्ते अस्ति भगवः तेजसो भूय इति तेजसो वाव भूयोऽस्ति इति तन्मे भगवान् ब्रवीतु इति. So the teacher says, कि स यस तेजो ब्रह्म इति उपास्ते, one who meditates on Teja as Brahma, ते तेजस्वी वै स तेजस्वतो लोकान् भास्वतो apahata tamaskan abhisiddhyati. They themselves become tejasvi. Whatever we meditate, we also start becoming like that. When we meditate on the teja, then our body, our mind, our intellect, our whole personality also become tejasvi, becomes brilliant, like teja. So tejasvi vai sa and tejasvato lokan, and after that, such a upasak, he attains the world of teja only. Tejasvato lokan. He attains the world which is brilliant, which is bright, bhasvatah apahata tamaskan, which is free from all tamas, free from tamogun. Free from tamas means free from darkness. Shankaracharya writes in his Bhashya, ki tejasvato evacha lokan bhasvatah prakashavatah apahata tamaskan bahyan bahya adhyatmikam bahya adhyatmika ajnanadi apanita tamaskam. Shankaracharya writes he goes to a world which is not only free of darkness outside, but darkness within also, adhyatmic darkness. And what is adhyatmic darkness? Ajnana. Ignorance is considered as a darkness within. So a person who meditates on Teja, he not only goes to a world which is free of darkness outside, but he also becomes free of darkness within. He becomes free of the ignorance within. So apahata tamaskan abhisiddhyati. He attains those lokas. So yavat tejaso gatam. Also yavat tejaso gatam, whatever be the range, the domain of teja, tatra asya yatha kamacharo bhavati. The upasak also gains free movement within the domain of Teja. One who meditates on Teja as Brahma. Yat Tejo Brahma iti upaste. Thereafter, Naradji asked the teacher, Asti Bhagavan Tejaso Bhuya iti. Is there something which is subtler, which is superior to Teja? Is there something superior to Teja? So the teacher says, yes. Tejaso Bhava Bhuyo Asti iti. There is something superior to Teja. Then Naradji requests the teacher, please teach me that. Please teach me that which is superior to Teja. And that now the teacher will teach in the next section that we will see in our class on Wednesday. So till then, you take care, be happy, safe, peaceful, healthy, do your work, do your sadhana. Listen to the pravachan again. It's a very interesting topic, or the way the teacher is dealing with this topic. He will be revealing the Supreme Brahma in a very interesting way. So you listen to the pravachan, contemplate, read Bhagwan Shankaracharya's Bhashya, and we will meet again on Wednesday. Hari Om. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram. जय जय राम। बोलिए सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।